Yeah, watch out now. It's going down. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, everybody? Hey, we live. We going live on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter. We about to talk to my main man, D Brown. Look, I'm hanging out with D Brown. We in Raleigh, North Carolina, y'all. We in Raleigh. We about to do the thing tomorrow night. So I got the man himself about to be joining us in just a few minutes. So look, share this, especially if you're in the Raleigh-Durham area. Make sure you get online. Make sure you if you want to ask the man some questions, whatever you want to do, put them in the comments, and we'll answer your questions. But it's about to go down. We got a great show coming up for you. So without further ado, I'm about to put my man on and let him introduce himself to you.
What's happening, Dion? Can you hear me out there?
I can hear you, brother. I got D Brown in the house, y'all.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing out there, man?
There he is. There he is. There's the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. D Brown, all the way from Detroit, Michigan, hanging out in Raleigh, North Carolina. What's going on, D?
Well, man, just trying to chill out, getting ready for the show tomorrow. You know how it is.
So come on, D, man. What's going on, man? What's been going good? You got some new music going out? What's happening with you, man?
Well, what's going on right now is, of course, I got the my latest right now. It's called Deep Secrets. We've had at least 4 singles off of that. The CD is doing really good. The singles are doing really well, and I'm really this project. We got some new music that's going to be coming out real soon, somewhere around January, and what they call a deep cut. So it's going to be a song that comes out promoted, but not necessarily a smooth jazz type, a little different direction, from the usual smooth jazz kind of stuff that I.
Okay, all right, so cool, man. So this is your first time performing down here in Raleigh. We got a brand new venue. So how you feel, man? You feel good? What you think about this show we're about to do tomorrow night?
Well, I'm feeling really good. It's kind of hard to even calm down, So I'm happy to be in Raleigh, North Carolina facility and see the people there and, play for the people. Because mainly this is what it's all about. Music is all about. So a wise man once told me that people who come to see something, they come to feel something. So what we want to do is we want to bring the fun, the jazzy, the R&B, and we want to bring a lot of horn too. Let's not leave. I can't do it by myself. So we got
look, man.
The Dion Yates on the horn. Sax.
Hey man, look, I'm just glad to be able to perform with you. I'm the side man. It's your show. It's the D Brown show. But we're going to have to turn this into something because we got D Brown with Dion Yates. That's 2 Ds right there.
There you go.
When you had 2 Ds, it's about to be on. So check this out. I got a little clip that I want to play because there's a song that you did that was like a tribute to your dad. A tune called Sonny. So I'm gonna play some of that so the people can get a little background on it, and then we'll be back with you because I got Kay Liz is gonna be joining us. She's one of our new hosts for the New Jazz City Radio, and she's gonna be talking to you. But I want people to really get to know D Brown and where some of this music comes from. So let me see if I can pull this up and talk about. So tell us a little bit about this song before we get started.
Well, this deep history in it. I like to invite everybody to go to the Sonny video. Okay, so the Sonny video is going to really tell you exactly what it's all about. But a long story, less long. When I was growing up, my father was a jazz enthusiast. All the greats like Miles Davis, Charles Earling, Cannonball Alley, Miles Davis, Wes Montgomery, and as I was listening to that music, I kind of gravitated. The first guitar player that I heard was a gentleman by the name of Wes Montgomery, and from that, really getting into the jazz guitar. And Wes was, I would say, influential jazz players ever. Of course, George Benson took a lot from him too, and Grant, he was the one really establish what jazz guitar was really all about.
Okay. All right, so let's get this video in because, like you said, the video kind of explains a lot of stuff. So let's put that on and see what Sonny is all about. All right.
Let's do it.
In everyone's life, there comes a person that seems to make sense of things they are struggling to understand. In my case, it was the most obvious person. The first man that came into my life, my dad, George Sonny Brown. Sonny was a strong, loving, kind man who believed he was the man of his house and would provide everything necessary for his children and wife. Growing up in our house, I had little knowledge of the gospel, but many times I would hear my mother recite Ephesians 6:1-3. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment, with promise, that it may be well with you and you may live long on the earth. George Sonny Brown accepted Jesus as his Lord and Savior late in his life, and it took the love of his family that he loved so much to bring him to the gospel. My dad, Sonny, was a drummer as a youth, but family obligations would not allow him to pursue music as a professional. He loved the players of the bebop era, players like Miles Davis, Charlie Parker, Lee Morgan, Eddie Jefferson. But when I heard the guitar of Wes Montgomery, I mentioned to Sonny that was the instrument I wanted to play. I'll never forget the time I asked my dad for a new guitar. It was a time that everybody was talking about the Strat. So of course, Dad, I want to get a Stratocaster. I tried to get my mom to ask for me, but she said, as mothers often do, son, you have to speak up for yourself. So here is my tribute to the man who is my hero, my father, George Sonny Brown.
That's D Brown right there. Hey D, I gotta get you back on, man.
Yeah.
So D, that's Sonny right there, man. I love this song. This is one of my favorite cuts that you did. So we heard some of that background stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my father, he was a great guy. After he really, won his battle with cancer when he went to heaven, the album, I decided our album to him. So that album, A Little Elbow Room, is dedicated to my father. Yep.
So I saw some pictures in that video, man. You had like the pressing curl going on, man. You was like one of the rock cats, man. What was going on with that, man? How long ago was that?
I was in high school. I was in high school, Prince was a thing in high school. So I was doing that was one of my, when you get influenced by guitar players and stuff like that, guitar players like Prince and everybody. And that was really before I really got into, really focusing it, listen to it. But I felt better and more free, at first when I was doing funk thing, So that's what you were seeing. And, there were some actors in there that played, my father and played me as a kid. And that was all produced by a guy named, and he did me a huge favor when I completed that tune to do that video.
Oh man, cool, man. I see I got my wife on the line. I see Miss Tammy on there. That's my boo over there. She loved that tribute.
Oh, cool. I'm glad she liked it.
So I got one of our hosts from the New Jazz City. We call her K Liz. I'm gonna try to bring her on and see if she got some questions for you. to talk about the show tomorrow night. Give me a second. Let me get her in here.
All right.
K-Liz, where you at? Where you at?
I'm here.
So let me see if I can bring you up, K-Liz. All right, let's see what we got. Where we working at? K-Liz, there you go. There's K-Liz right there. She's in the house.
What's up?
What's up?
I done woke people. I done interrupted people's homes. Everybody at home. But look, hey, this social media. We Facebook Live. We on Facebook. We on YouTube. We on Twitter. And we talking to the man, Mr. D. Brown. We talking to D. Brown himself. So D. Brown is in the house. He's down here in Raleigh. You see that poster? You might think this is my house, but no. This is my agent, Blair Brown from Jalen Blair Entertainment. He's showed his hospitality to let me stay here and set up my little podcast studio in his space. But he's been instrumental in bringing talent down here. So I'm going to turn it back over to K-Liz so she can talk to D.
All right. First of all, I want to say it's a pleasure meeting with you. And it's North Carolina
too. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I am so excited about the show tomorrow. I will be there.
Oh, excellent! Yeah,
front row.
So all right.
Listen, tell me a little bit about the deep that you did. Looks like that was the last one. Like, what was the inspiration behind it?
Yeah, Deep Secrets. Most of the word. So when I talk about deep secrets refers back to scripture. It has to do with us following God and us following God. Continue to follow the deep secrets will be revealed to us. That's what it's really about. The titles of the songs, a lot of the titles, seem like they're just kind of normal song reference back to scripture. So most of my songs are always about that.
Gotcha.
Even though really gospel, but it is kind of inspired by that word.
Mm-hmm. And that's fine. A little bit of R&B, a little bit of Motown, a little bit of spiritual, and it all works, right?
Yeah, it all works together. Latest tune that's out, we did. It was entitled "Make Up Your Mind." Make up the mind has to do with which way you want to go. You want to go his way. You want to go your way. You got to go somewhere. So it was just making your mind to go the right way, and that's what the song was all about. There any gospelness in it at all, but as you know, God is the one who created music, and we're doing it for His glory.
Right, agree. I certainly agree. So it's more inspiration for push that emotion out, or is it more inspiration for others that are listening, or is it just like?
Well, the inspiration is there. If you don't really understand it, you won't even notice it. But that's where it comes from. It's but it's really it's because when you're doing jazz, you're doing instrumental music. Very hard to tell if that is a gospel song because gospel always have words. So you really see is the title, and that could be many different ways. But telling you what it is, that's what it is. That's how it goes.
Gotcha. Well, I'm hoping to hear all of that and feel all of that tomorrow evening.
Like I was telling Dion, a wise man told me that people who come to concerts, they don't come to feel something. So we come in and we're gonna bring that feeling. And what can you feel more than funk, y'all? Funk is what it's all about.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
That's why and that's why you see groove jazz guitarist D. Brown. It's more of a groove. I started out being a vocalist first. So when I'm playing, my instrument, I think through it more than actually playing. And I try to make it more melodic than to play a whole lot of new stuff. You got to bear with me. It just comes out like that.
Once you get into your groove, everyone's going to follow because it's all about the invocation. It's just as long as you can get people to feel it, they're gonna enjoy it, and that's what I'm looking for, which I know I'm going to get because I've listened to your stuff, so I know I'm going to get a good show.
We're gonna come and do our thing. We're gonna do what we do. That's what we're gonna do.
Certainly. Oh.
Hey guys, check it out. I got a clip. So me and Dee's been knowing each other for quite some time now, but I didn't actually get a chance to perform with Dee until this year. I mean, we've done jam sessions, we've been on the same shows or events, but we never really played together as a unit in any show. And then Dee called me up this summer to do a festival in Michigan, the Jazz on the River in Trenton. And that was the first time I actually performed a full show with Dee, and I had such a great time. I mean, we did a great show. The people were enjoying it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play a clip of me and Dee in Michigan that we played together. So I want you guys to check that out. And then we're going to talk about the concert tomorrow night where you can get tickets. Tickets are still available. So let me get this clip lined up, and then we'll be back with more of Dee Brown in person to talk about what's coming on tomorrow night. So check this out. This is me and Dee in Michigan at the Jazz on the River in Trenton.
All right.
I hope y'all enjoyed the show so far. I want to let you guys know that after the show, we'll be on the side of the autograph. We got 5 CDs. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5. We got one for everybody here. So please, come over there and say hello, even if you don't get it. Nice to meet you. All right, y'all. This is going to be our last tune. We're going to have to get up and dance if you want to dance. enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh yeah, that's D Brown right there, y'all.
Make a little noise, D Brown. Make a little noise.
Oh, that was D Brown right there, man. Coming home, baby. Coming home, baby.
Oh,
So,
hey.
man,
Coming home.
That was an awesome collaboration, I just want to say.
hey, it felt good. We had fun doing it. So, Kay Liz, I know you have been working with the Cornerstones. You've been one of the MCs and co-hosts. So tell us about the show that we got coming up with my man D tomorrow night.
So listen, it is going to be an amazing show. All of you heightened when you come in, from the start that you walk through the door to the time that the curtain, everything is amazing. It's just an awesome, it's going to be an awesome show. I'm sure that D Brown is going to show up and show out so I need everyone to come buy your ticket. You can either buy it online. I want to see you there. It's going to be an amazing night.
So tickets are still available, and how much are the tickets?
So they begin at 10 and go up to 20 for like to sit, and how many people that are at your table.
So $10. So you can get all this entertainment all the way from Detroit for only $10.
That is a steal.
That's a big.
I mean, that's
a great.
That's a great deal. And Kate Liz, can you tell us about this venue? So I'm gonna show some clips. So you just kind of talk about this brand new venue that's down here in Raleigh. So I'm gonna show some pictures of it so people can get an idea of the type of place that we're gonna be in tomorrow night.
So we've got 2 stages. We've got surround sound, and you can hear the music coming from the ceilings, the walls, the floors. It's just a total, you're just engulfed in everything that you're seeing. We've got large screens that are the stage from different areas of the venue. The lighting, every performance is recorded, so we do ask that you do not take pictures inside of the venue. However, because it will create memories that will be lasting, and you'll want to keep coming back for show.
Man, this is a beautiful venue. I mean, this place is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at it. It's state of the art. Look at it, nice and spacious. Beautiful sound, lighting. I mean, he's got all the bells and whistles. I mean, shout out to Rock Quarry Productions and my man Jay for putting this place together. I mean, has there been anything like this down here in Raleigh?
No, not at all. This is the first in Raleigh, and it I've ever seen in Raleigh. I've been to a lot of venues, and this here is the place to be. You want a great experience? The Cornerstone is the place to be.
Oh man, that is just some great news. So D,
Yes.
let me get you back on here, man. Yeah. So I need to know, man. So we gonna go back to the beginning. What made you decide? I know you talk about playing the guitar when you saw these people, but how did you really get into becoming a smooth jazz artist? I know you're currently signed to Intervision Records. So tell me how that came about.
Oh, okay. Well, this really happened. I was a vocalist at first. I was a singer, and Boys and Men, kind of Temptations kind of thing. I wasn't really playing the guitar that much. When you gonna play the guitar again? And I said, I ought to play. So I heard Smooth Jazz was out, and I heard a guitar player by the name of Norman Brown. I'm like, oh man, that sounds like that, I think. So that really kind of put me on that road and started my own record label. And the reason I started a record label is because trying to decide on how to get into the music business so my wife was going to college, and her thesis a record company. So when she did that, all the information that we had, even to get money and everything, came out of that. So that gave me out the first record, and when we put out the first record, which was Reunited, we were approved for a record deal. And from that point on, we went with them. We did 2 albums. That we signed with Intervision Records, and been with Intervision since 2008. Was it 2000? No, 2014. I think it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's been a minute, man. So what year was it when you put out your first record?
First record came out in 2006. Something like that.
Oh man. So K-Liz, you got anything else you want to know about Mr. D Brown while we got him here?
So I mean I'm just trying to, get a little bit more understanding on it. So if you revert from doing vocals to guitar?
No, well I've always played guitar, but I was really into vocals, singing, dancing, and that was like my forte.
Mm-hmm.
I always did play the guitar, but I didn't play it in a. I also started playing guitar in college too. Playing flamenco guitar and steady, songwriting and those sort of things. But after I stand up singing, I went into the smooth jazz, and I really don't sing that much now. But I really don't sing much. Most of the songs that you hear, that when you listen to my music in the background, those sort of things, even lead vocals, most of those ideas came, but I just didn't want to do them. I want to really focus in on playing the guitar. That's really what I want to do. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I just wanted that clarity, to make it clear on.
Yeah.
So look here, check this out. So what can we expect tomorrow night at the Cornerstone, D? What can we expect?
Dynamic show. We come out there. This is our passion. This is what we love to do. We come out and entertain the public that's there. The music is going to be funky. You're going to jazzy. You're going to feel it, and you want to get up and dance. So you might as well just get, tapping your feet, standing up, clapping your hands, and it's really going to be a movie concert. So, we would really like, everybody to be there, be on time for a dynamic show. Dion Yates is going to be there with the tenor saxophone. Of course, we're going to put together some really funky, jazzy music for all of you to have a jazzy good time.
Okay, so one more again, tell the people where we're going to be at and where they can get tickets from, where they can go and get the ticket link, because we got some seats available. We still got some seats down in front of the stage. I mean, you can't beat $10. I mean, you can probably for like $15 or $20, you can be right in front of the stage. We still got some stage front seats left. So just tell the folks where we're going to be at and what they can expect and what the ticket's going for.
All right. Well, everyone can go to the Cornerstone Convention and click on the link under D Brown. And D Brown, I'm going to let you take that because I think I'm about to speak.
Yeah, I was about to tell you, I'm glad that you jumped in there because, I know we're going to be playing at the Cornerstone. I'm really not from the facility, but from the pictures I saw, it's absolutely gorgeous. The ticket prices are, for what you're going to be getting this day, tomorrow, I think that, you should come on down and have a good time, get something to sip on, get something to eat, and get ready to be moved by the music.
So look, before we get out of here, I got to find something else, man. Hold on, wait a minute. I think I got one more thing in here with some D Brown. Hold on. Let me see what I got.
Okay.
Oh man, I got a clip because D has been doing this for a good while, and he's been bringing good music. And so check this out. He's like one of our local celebrities too when you're in the D. And so you know how we get to be able to do the news shows and the morning shows. So I found a clip of D doing Live in the D in Detroit where they talk a little bit about the man, the myth, the legend. So I'm gonna put that in right here and we can check him out.
Okay. Sounds
One
good.
publication described our next guest as a cat so deep in the pocket that it feels like the late 80s all over again.
Woohoo! Dee Brown will be at Aretha's Jazz Cafe tomorrow night at 8 for a performance titled An Affair of the Heart.
Dee Brown joins us today in studio. Thank you for being here. I didn't know you were going to be so smooth and swanky. I would have worn my shirt and hat.
I can't handle all that smoothness in one episode. That's too much. And we have a makeover too. But first, how long have you been doing this? When did you get started?
Well, I've been doing music for quite a while. I think I probably started when I was about 11 years old. Got my first guitar. My grandmother gave it to me. I was inspired by a friend, and from that point on, I've just been playing.
Okay.
The show is Affair of the Heart. Tell us what we can expect.
Well, Affair of the Heart is basically, it's a kind of like a smorgasbord of music, and the heart is pretty much is what you hear with. So the music is going to be, pulling on your heart, that sort of thing.
What do you think about, say, George Benson or Earl Klugh?
George Benson, Earl Klugh was, of course, from here. George Benson is one of my favorite artists of all, and this is his guitar here I'm playing. This is the GB-12.
Really?
Yes.
Did you know that?
I didn't.
Okay.
No,
I could have played it off like I did.
So is this your first time at the Aretha Jazz Cafe?
This is my second time playing
Okay.
there. The first time I played was like around January. It was a really good show, at a sold-out show. And this time, we're hoping for the same thing.
That's awesome.
Where can people get your music?
Well, the music, most people like to go to Amazon. So to get the CD, of course, you would have to go to Amazon. But we would like people to go to the website. My website is Dee Brown Music. That's DeeBrown music.com. And there you can find all the CDs. I have 4.
Awesome. So what are you going to play for us today?
We're going to play the 4th single from my latest album, which is called Remembering You. This is I Will, featuring Bob Baldwin on keyboards.
All right. It's Dee Brown at the Aretha's Jazz Cafe tomorrow night at 8. He's going to play us to break, but stay with us because we have the big reveal of our makeover coming.
It's going to be like ta-da!
Yeah, that's Dee Brown going to be at the Cornerstone. Going to be at the Cornerstone live tomorrow night. So we about to get out of here. Want to thank you guys for hanging out with us live on Facebook. My man Dee Brown. I got K-Liz in the house from the New Jazz City Radio. So before we get out of here, anything, guys, you want to say about tomorrow night before we say goodbye to everybody?
To give a shout
What I
out
would like to say, go ahead.
Go D.
I just want to give a shout out there to Love and Jazz. I just want to give you guys a little bit of information. And I mean this from my heart. People too, if they really like the jazz music, the smooth jazz music, I want you support them by buying their product, by listening to their music. The reason I say that is a musician is called the music business, and we make our income by people buying the product. You know, we can't do anything. So we really want you to go out there. If you hear the music and you support it, go out and buy it. Now, I'm not saying buy my music, but if you like it, I'm suggesting that you do. And John has some fantastic music, and he's been out there for a while too. So, you know, same thing. Big ups so much, brother, for coming out here and playing with me too.
Okay, Liz.
So much.
What I would like to say is, I need the ladies to have some comfortable shoes on, because I need you up and dancing and enjoying shoes that you can't dance in. But seriously, I need everyone to buy their tickets, support, come enjoy. Let's create memories. Let's have a good time tomorrow evening. Can't wait to see.
All right, that's going to do it for us.
All right.
So, look, hey, I look forward to seeing everybody. Oh, I got to send a shout out to my Raleigh area blue and white family. My brothers are Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. My sisters are Zeta Phi Beta. Your bruh is in the house. So where y'all at? I need y'all to show up. I want this to be a blue and white party, y'all. I need to see my fam out there. So for me, Deion Yates, for D Brown, for K Liz, we'll see y'all tomorrow night. So y'all take care. I'm going to leave y'all with a little D Brown on the way out, y'all.
Thank you.